Once upon a time, in Portmore, Jamaica, there lived a young woman named Lisa. She was beautiful, confident, and known for her enviable lifestyle on social media. She posted photos every day, flaunting her life of luxury. Designer clothes, expensive vacations, and extravagant dinners. The likes and comments poured in, and each notification was like a burst of energy, fueling her obsession with perfection. Her best friend, Kerry Anne, always told her to keep it real.
Lisa, you cannot live a life to impress people. Please remember, what is for you, not gonna run.
Kerry Anne would say with a soft but firm tone. She'd known Lisa since they were kids, back when life in Portmore was simple and easy. But now, as Lisa's followers grew into the thousands, Kerry Anne saw her friend changing. Lisa, however, was too caught up in the game.
You're just jealous because I have more followers than you, Kerry Anne.
Lisa would retort whenever Kerry Anne tried to bring her down to earth.
You should stop worrying about my life and focus on yours.
And so, the distance between them grew. Kerry Anne's genuine care for Lisa seemed out of place in a world that now valued only the curated version of herself. Lisa, on the other hand, was thriving. Or at least, that's what the screen told her. She didn't need Kerry Anne, she didn't need anyone but the thousands of strangers who validated her every move. It was a Friday night when Lisa swiped through her dating app and found Andre. His profile picture was everything she'd expect, a perfect mix of expensive cars, luxury vacations, and a charming smile that could melt any woman's heart. Lisa felt her pulse quicken. She had to meet him. A week later, Andre arrived to pick her up in a shiny black car.
Wow, Lisa, you look good, girl.
He said, eyes scanning her up and down, clearly impressed by her outfit, an ensemble that cost more than many people's monthly salaries.
Thank you. We just come back from Miami last week. Still feeling the vibes, you know?
Lisa replied, flashing him a dazzling smile. They arrived at one of Kingston's upscale restaurants, the kind of place where the food was fancy, the ambiance was perfect, and the prices were sky high. Lisa, always wanting to show off, made sure to post a photo of her glass of wine, the candlelight reflecting in her eyes. Andre seemed a little off, though, his usual confidence now replaced with nervous glances and small talk. As the waiter placed the bill on the table, Andre's face drained of color. He fumbled through his wallet and then his pockets, looking more and more anxious with each failed attempt. Lisa raised an eyebrow.
You do not have no money?
She asked, a mix of disbelief and irritation creeping into her voice.
I thought I had it.
Andre stuttered, his face flushed with embarrassment. Lisa's lips curled into a tight smile.
I can't believe this. You bring me come out to a fancy restaurant like this, and you can't even pay for the food.
He looked around the restaurant as if someone might come to his rescue, but no one did. The waiter stood there, waiting for payment, and the tension in the air thickened.
So you're a broke pocket man, Andre. Me never know me deal with a man so fake. So now me have to pay for my own dinner.
She spat, her voice rising. Andre's face turned bright red.
Lisa, beauty, me really sorry. Me
No.
sorry.
Me not sit down here and listen to any excuses. Next time, don't bother calling me.
Lisa interrupted, standing up abruptly. She threw her napkin on the table and turned toward the door. Later that night, Lisa went live on her social media. She'd just done a haul of her latest designer finds, bags, shoes, and a brand new outfit she claimed came straight from Paris. The live stream was filled with compliments and admiration. Lisa smiled, reading through the comments. She basked in the attention, the validation that made her feel like she was truly living the dream. But just as she was about to wrap up, the door to her apartment suddenly burst open. Lisa froze. Her heart pounded in her chest as masked robbers stormed into the room. They moved quickly, their eyes scanning the space. One of them gestured to her phone.
Turn off the camera, girl.
Lisa's hands shook as she held the phone in front of her. The live feed was still running, but she was too scared to do anything but obey. They searched the entire apartment and found nothing of real value, just cheap knockoffs and fake props. Lisa dropped to her knees and begged them not to hurt her.
Where the designer something them way? Me see you always a show up.
I've no designer, nothing. Everything where me show up on me page them, a fake. You can see my background are just green screen backdrop for me make look good.
The thugs were annoyed and disappointed.
I saw enough of influencer woman a live fake life and I look down upon people online. Look round here. They not even have a settee. The bed around the room just the mattress on the floor. You see people like uno piss me off, you see. The other day me see you show off say you buy new Benz. Wait there.
A rental me did I use. Me not have no car.
Lisa hung her head in shame and just waved her hands. No, the robbers pushed, asking her about the car again. Lisa, out of shame and fear, started crying. The robbers looked at her with shame and disgust.
Yeah, but no, eh? Make me do you something for ball about.
He directed her to set up back her live stream and told her to confess her scam to her followers. Lisa felt the walls closing in. Her face burned with shame.
Me have a few $1,000 me can give you.
Open your bank account, let me see how much we really get.
The leader of the gang asked her for some money, but Lisa held her head down as she fidgeted, trying to think of a way out the situation. They pressed her again, and she confessed that she had no money, but she promised to find the money to pay them whatever they asked. The robber grabbed her phone and asked her to log into her bank account because they didn't trust her word. Lisa hesitated, but they pressed her more. Feeling the pressure and out of fear, with a few taps, her negative balance flashed across the screen. The robber scoffed and laughed at her mercilessly. They scolded her for living such a fake life and looking down on people when she herself had nothing.
Negative balance. You're living like a queen, but you can't even afford to buy yourself a meal. My girl, I make you so ready I am fake.
Instead of walking away with nothing, they decided to teach her a lesson. They forced her to turn the camera back on, and the humiliation was broadcast live. They forced her to confess about her fake backdrop, fake designer clothes, rental car, and to top it off, they made her show her bedroom with only a mattress on the floor. Lisa's followers flooded the stream with screenshots and messages calling her out for her lies. The video went viral. Lisa's phone rang non-stop as her reputation crumbled. Brands dropped her, followers unfollowed, and the internet turned her into a poster child for living a fake luxury life. But even as everyone turned their backs on her, one person didn't. Kerry Anne. Kerry Anne called her, but Lisa was too ashamed to answer, so Kerry Anne sent her a message, letting her know that her true friend is ready to be there for her as the world ridicules her. Lisa stared at her phone, tears welling up in her eyes. She'd pushed away the one person who truly cared for her. She felt small, embarrassed, and broken. The next day, Kerry Anne showed up at Lisa's apartment. She didn't scold her. Instead, she simply sat beside her, offering her presence and quiet support.
Lisa, me know you feel the shame, but it's not too late to fix it. The world can watch you fall, but just know me always there to help pick you up.
Kerry Anne said softly. Lisa sighed deeply, feeling the weight of her mistakes. Kerry Anne smiled gently.
Me was wrong, Kerry Anne. I let all the likes and comments make me forget who me really is. I lost myself.
My granny used to say, the more you go at top, the more your backside show. You can't keep up a facade forever.
Lisa nodded slowly, the weight of those words sinking in. She realized now that no amount of fake likes, designer clothes, or carefully crafted photos could replace the real love and loyalty Kerry Anne had shown her. It wasn't easy, but Lisa started over. She made a public apology on her social media, admitting her mistakes. She shared her story of what happened, the real struggles, and what she'd learned. Her followers slowly returned, not because of her wealth or beauty, but because they saw a person who was real, someone who was learning to be authentic. And through it all, Kerry Anne stood by her side, a reminder that in a world obsessed with image, there was still value in being true to yourself.